Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video, we're going to be talking about one specific Supreme Arena defense, a Lightbearer comp, which is having amazing results. I've tried multiple meta teams trying to defeat it and I can't beat it. So this is the team. Of course, it's all Paragon 4, so that doesn't help. And that is making it even more difficult for me to try and figure out a way to deal with it. But this is the comp. Basically, it is a massive tanking comp with the surging spell, with the Rowan potions, with the Hugin shields, and then you have like Lily May for ultimate interruption, and the twins to buff up the cyran with the stellar bond, and then of course you have the summon Hogan from the Lightbearer faction talent tiles. So by the way, the faction tiles are going to be the pink-haired Lila in the back, and then Lily May in the back as well. So this team is kind of ridiculous. I've tried Iron Nuke. You do not have the damage in order to break through it. I've tried Tailene Tassi combo, and you're actually just stalling yourself out to your own death. And then finally you have like I've tried Dionel comp. You don't have enough nuking power. I'm gonna show you some replays of this comp, basically how it's doing so well. But this is honestly insane, and I think moving forward, these sort of Lightbearer stall comps, definitely for this season, has a lot of value. But I'm thinking even in future seasons, because like the Rowan potions, the Hugin shields, the surging spell honestly is also really important, and that really allows you to put together these comps which are basically unkillable. And then it is just a matter of time. The cyran is going to kill your whole team. And so it's really all just cyran as a damage dealer, and then Lily May for a little bit of utility and some damage, but he breaks through everything. So now I'm going to show you my replays. So he's attacked me, and he has attacked me. No, I attacked him. Okay, I attacked him with a Tassi Tailene Stroll comp. Let's see how that does for me. So we'll just turn it ×1 speed. Okay, so Hugin's gonna pass the shield. They have the surging spell. The Bonnie debuff is just on the Lila pink-haired twin in the back, and she's able to take it. I guess also because of Rowan potions onto the twins in the front. Summon Hogan's gonna be tanking for the opponents. The twins cast their ultimate, and like, I mean, did I do even a dent to anyone's health bar? Doesn't look like it, right? And then he just kills your whole team. And this is a Paragon 4 versus Paragon 4 meta team, what is considered to be one of the top meta Supreme Arena teams, basically the Tassi Tailene Bonnie comp, just getting utterly obliterated. And I don't know exactly what specific positioning I had of them in this, but I've tried all of them. Nothing is going to come close to clearing this. So it's just like, when you look at this, you're like, it's not even you're coming close. We don't kill even a single enemy hero. Is that tanky? And then cyran just cleans up everything. And honestly, I know he has the Mythic Plus charms, but I think this team works even before getting the Mythic Plus charms. Anyway, now let's take a look at some other things. For example, my defense, did he attack? No, he didn't attack with the attacks Cry and I on when I have my defense. But on offense, okay, again, I did manage to clear him, but I cannot clear his first team. So I tried Dionel Nuke with Leica and Pheramore. This was one of the reasons I got Pheromone to Paragon 4 in this account, but we do have a Paragon disadvantage with Lycan and Dunlinger, but not anything major. Like, if this comp actually had potential, like Dionel Dunlinger into this, we probably would win. And I would think, you know, you have Dunlinger to deny their ultimates, which, like, they are very ultimate dependent. You have Dionel to just nuke them, but it is not even close to enough. And I think it might just be due to the surging spell as well, but look at this. So first we walk up. So Dionel gets his nuke. But did it kill anything? No. He just gets smashed onto the ground. Like, I know the positioning is not really optimal there, like Pheramore is behind the barricade, but I had all the buffs needed to max out the intoxication stacks of Dionel. And like, to show this team as an example, it actually does clear his other, like when I'm running it on his other, for example, defenses, if we have a replay of that, it is clean. Like, look at this. When he was running the Hugin, Rowan, Pry comp, this was making easy work of that. We just would nuke through it, just to show this briefly, to show you that this is just not like some ridiculous comp I'm running. This is actually a strong comp. Like, Dionel is just gonna boom, nuke everyone. But like, with that team of the surging spell, and then the Hugin shields, it's just like, what are you gonna do? You can't kill anything. And now even the rank 3 player, or pink villain, who is, I don't know which rank he is right now, but he's basically rank 3 most of the time. Now he's even running that. He's running that as his first team. I managed to break through with the Dionel. he has almost the same, but it's not exactly the same. His positioning is a bit off. If you see here, he has a pink hair tree in the front and Elijah blue hair tree in the back. And I think that does make somewhat of a difference. But either way, we do manage to nuke through this one here. But we have like a Paragon advantage, like Paragon 4 compared to Paragon 3 opponent. But even this is not looking so safe, right? Like, actually, oh yeah, this is so good to watch this. Because even this is a full Paragon 3 enemy team. And you're looking at this position, how did I actually win? And it was just luck. Like, if I would have tried this probably 5 times, I probably would have lost 4 times. And this would have been the only victory. But Dionel barely survives and he's able to cycle another ultimate. But this really shows you there's a strong comp. And I think the positioning was even optimal. I do like the idea of Lila in the back to protect her further and just have Elijah in the front. Because otherwise, like if you're running Bonnie, for example, Bonnie's going to debuff the back twin and then you're going to be aggroing the front twin. It's like a lot of... Well, I guess you're going to do that regardless. But I don't know, having the team grouped up like with the Rowan and Hugin, it just seems better to have it like that. Anyway, that is basically to show you that how do you beat this? I don't know how you beat this. I've tried, so Tassi Talene, I tried a bunch. What else did I try? Daniel Dunlinger. That one didn't work. Then I'm pretty much out of options on this account because I have Graveborn Harak Nuke, but I've tried that before, and that doesn't even come close to clearing it. So basically, it's basically impossible for you to beat that first team. And even though this account I'm on has quite a good amount of Paragon 4 heroes, it doesn't have all of the new meta Paragon 4 heroes because like I'm just trying to maintain it from this point. But like you would normally I can bring Tassi Talene into one team and basically guarantee a victory. Not anymore. I don't know how you deal with this. And like maybe, you know, I don't even think going for like 3 Wilders and having like Lenya and some other hero on the tile in the back, I don't even think that's going to work because they're going to be behind the barricade. It's going to take them a while to enter the fight and the opponents are going to be so tanked up with their shields. I honestly don't think anything is going to do anything here. I just don't know how to clear this. Like and you might think, oh, well, you just haven't tested enough. But usually, this ranked 1 player, he comes up with a bunch of different defenses and he keeps cycling through them multiple days when I break them. Usually it takes me 1 to 2 days, I break pretty much everything. I've figured out how to counter to almost everything. But now with this current lineup, I cannot figure out this one. So if anyone has any ideas, you can feel free to share them. Or if you have these heroes, you can run it and see what people use to break you at equal Paragon levels. But honestly, this is an insane team. And I can briefly talk about his third team as well. This is an Athalia team as well, which I've had trouble with. I have managed to clear it. However, not with this actually final specific lineup that he has. But to show it to you, this is basically the team. It is a Dunlinger comp, preventing ultimates, and it's Graveborn Nuke with Athalia. So it's basically like the Harak Nuke with Graveborn tiles, which was good. However, Athalia is way better than Harak, in my opinion, because Athalia is much faster. Like, I know we weren't running the optimal team. I was just trying something kind of random. Do I have a more optimal attack into this? Yeah, so I beat it when he had the Citron and Nero comp on it, but now he's changed up his team, and honestly, now I think it's even more deadly. I don't know if the Tassi's Talene comp can beat this, but yeah, this is basically what he's running right now, and Athalia just goes hard really early on in the fight with the Graveborn tiles and basically cleans things up. So I think this is kind of the idea you want to run for an Athalia comp. People were wondering about what to run for Athalia. Graveborn Nuke Athalia does well, or Wilder tiles if you can afford to do that. Those would be the big ones in my opinion, but really Graveborn Nuke is a great option. And like Ludwig, Thorin, definitely Thorin spell packed the Athalia, and I think he had Lightforge spell on the Athalia, which makes so much sense to ramp her up further. And then basically, then you just have a third Graveborn as a support hero. Doesn't even have to be damage. Honestly, probably Velka does make more sense than Sylvina. It just buffs up the Athalia further. Sylvina honestly doesn't do that much. Like, I just run her because on this account she's built up. But like a Velka would be good. And Dunlinger, of course, is one of the best tech options. So overall, I just wanted to basically feature this, both of the teams, but mainly the first Supreme Arena defense that he's running, which I think is, and it's not even that pay to win. Like, obviously, the Paragon 4 level is pay to win, but the other heroes here, most people have prioritized and are building up on their account. So it's something that other people can run as well. But I think the thing is, if you're at a low Paragon level and like opponents come at you with like Paragon 1, Paragon 2 heroes, they'll probably be able to nuke through it. But at equal Paragon tiers, I don't know how you would deal with this. And like, even if you think about like Graveborn and Athalia team, that would probably, I don't know if that would be enough power to actually nuke any of the enemies here. It would have to be, and that would be something I would like to try. But we can't do that on this account because Supreme plus Athalia. But Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this defense. Are you going to run it? Do you think there's any way to counter it? Of course, also the Lightbearer faction talents, we kind of glossed over that. But this is really powerful. The damage reduction that it provides onto Hogan is really big. Like, reduce Hogan's damage taken by 50%. And then also Hogan gains health of all of your allies on the team. And also attack. Like, Hogan is almost... he usually is going to be one of the file heroes to die for the opponent. And then, like... it also just acts as a meat shield in the front, and that is going to prevent them from like focusing your twin from your Hugin is going to make them even more stallish. So like this Lightbearer faction talent actually is perfectly suited for a stall comp. And that is pretty much all there is to talk about. And then also the attack buff to the prime carriers, but that isn't even that important. Like you saw cyran dealt the most damage. He's not on the prime carrier tile. He just wants a twins buff and gets that massive stellar bond buff like up to 40%. Of a stats boost, and he has a true damage of Hugin. Honestly, this is a crazy team, guys. I don't know how to deal with it. I honestly don't think it is possible for me to deal with it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you would have to try to run a cyran team and block this surging spell and try to nuke them. I guess that would be the only option. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I just thought this was a really interesting team that you guys can try as well. But I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for the support. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, and we're getting close. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. But thank you all for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.